Hey everybody, my name is Maximilien Blanc. I'm a professional video editor, and today I was working and I noticed that the teaser trailer for the upcoming Michael Jackson biopic drops. And so I watched it, and in my opinion, this is one of the best edited teaser trailers to a musical biopic I've ever seen. And so I just kind of wanted to really quickly put a video together. I haven't been able to put a video together for a little while on my channel. I've been quite busy and tied up with work, but this came and I got those goosebumps. And so I figured I would try to kind of do a quick video talking about why I think this is such an effective teaser trailer. So I'm just gonna play it now. I'm not sure if because of copyright, the sound might get pulled out from the trailer, but I'm gonna play it nonetheless. If you haven't watched it, I would highly encourage you to go watch the teaser trailer, then come back to this video for my little breakdown so that my analysis kind of makes sense. But let me watch it right now, just as a refresher, and then we'll get into it.
I know you've been waiting a long time for this.
Okay, so literally the first 7 seconds has two things that I absolutely love about this teaser. It starts off, no music, nothing, starts off just with silence, and you hear the crinkling of the headphones as Michael Jackson puts them on. And the sound design on the crinkling of those headphones, to me, is very satisfying. It's almost kind of like an ASMR little situation. And I don't know what it is, but to me, it gives a feeling of luxury. So it kind of just sets the stage for the high quality that we're about to expect in this trailer. And then the first line delivered in the trailer is, "I know you've been waiting a long time for this," and it's delivered by Quincy Jones. And I think, to me, that's the filmmakers talking to the audience, because there's been a lot of hoopla in the production of making this film where they made the film, then they realized they didn't have the legal right to do a portion of the film, so they had to kind of shut production down, reshoot a bunch of stuff, rewrite, go back to the drawing board. It was going to be 2 parts, now it's just going to be 1. So there was a lot of back and forth. So we've been waiting a long time for this movie. So I think that's the filmmakers telling you, I know you've been waiting a long time for this, but it's going to be worth the wait. So it just sets the stage really nicely in the first 7 seconds. So I'm already in. Universal logo comes up. It's this golden Universal logo. Once again, this feeling of luxury is really popping through in full force.
The tracks are made. The songs are ready. Let's take it from the top.
The editing with the sound of the music that's kicking in with the image is all perfectly in sync. It's just this rhythmic beauty where it's literally edited to the perfect beat of the track, and so nothing misses, and it just kind of feels really exciting.
This is your story.
That hit before, and director Anton Fuqua, "This is your story," and Michael Jackson just does this iconic snap, and you hear the sound design. There's a whoosh sound design that really comes in strongly right with the snap, and you cut to, and director Anton Fuqua. I have chills just talking about it. It's such a subtle but impactful editing choice, and you see that in a lot of trailers, this kind of whoosh sound effect that really hits with the high impact visual, like the flicking of the finger. But when you go from that and you cut to, and director Anton Fuqua, everything just feels grand, everything feels epic, and the imagery already feels epic with like the drone shot of the stage, and just the rhythm that's being driven from the Michael Jackson "Wanna Be Starting Something" track. It's slowly escalating. We're building the pace. Okay, here's the next amazing thing about the trailer, is that they've mixed in another iconic Michael Jackson song, the Thriller beat, that comes in and layered on top of the "Wanna Be Starting Something" track. So it's 2 iconic Michael Jackson songs being layered one on top of the other, which really creates this frenzy. It creates this just rhythmic groove that is amazing.
Honor your past. So you wanna be starting something. And embrace the future. That's what people want.
And that moment when Michael Jackson puts the hat on is such a smooth edit. And it's kind of hard to put my finger exactly on what it is that makes it so smooth and so iconic and so sexy. My theory is it works so well because Michael Jackson is essentially doing one move. He's doing a spin and putting the hat on. But that one move is intercut from a bunch of different footage of the film. So let's see how many shots it is that accomplishes that one move. So it's him from the iconic Thriller music video. Then you see his feet starting to spin in another shot. Then you see his torso spinning in another one. That's 3 shots. Then you see his full body spinning in a 4th shot. And then he puts the hat on. So it's 5 shots intercut within a second. It just feels like this perfectly smooth, continuous motion. And it just is a perfect accent hit that when I watched it, just made me go, oh my God. Oh, that's another great moment where, again, footage is just building. Right here is just a bunch of really cool snippets from the film. You really just get a feel for the massive scale of the movie, the beauty of the movie, the style of the movie. All of these shots are very perfectly selected to really make you get a sense of the vibe of the film. And it really feels like this big, epic scale production with some really famous faces like Miles Teller that you recognize in his cool outfit and cool look and cool getup. But what's another really amazing editing technique is at the end, the music kind of hits a freeze moment, and it's perfectly synced up with when Michael Jackson freezes. So this trailer is just such an iconic example, or such a great example of how the music, the sound effects, and the video can all be in perfect harmony to create an amazing effect. It's all so seamless, but it's all so well done, and it's super complex. We're layering multiple iconic Michael Jackson tracks on top of each other, somehow not making that feel jumbled. And I think they're doing that by using stems of the tracks. Like, it's not the full music tracks, it's instruments at a time that they're using and carefully layering to kind of make it feel like one smooth, orgasmic sound, if I dare. Then the crescendoing of the music is perfectly in line with the increased pacing of the cuts. The movements of Michael Jackson are pieced together from a bunch of different footage of the film to kind of create one smooth motion, and then when the music hits a dramatic pause, Michael Jackson does a dramatic pause. So it's all in just perfect harmony, and it just feels epic. And this is another thing. A lot of trailers do this, so this is not unique to this trailer. But when there's like a big music hit and a big pause moment, cut to black. Leave a second of silence. And that just is a technique that's used so commonly in trailers because it just really makes that moment land, and it makes you as an audience member go, wow. You know, it just builds a moment for the wow factor of it.
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
And now we see Michael Jackson, and we hear Michael Jackson deliver his first line. So we're 50 seconds in the trailer, and to this point, we've never heard Michael Jackson speak, so we don't know what the performance of Jafaar Jackson is like. And to me, it's a really fun choice to leave that until 50 seconds in towards the end of the trailer. Because when you're watching a musical biopic, you're always really interested in what is the performance like? Does he look like Michael Jackson? Does he sound like Michael Jackson? Like what is the performance going to be like outside of the musical elements? It's very clear that in the musical moments, the casting is freaking spot on. Like, this guy looks and moves like Michael Jackson, like his uncle. I mean, it is uncanny, and it's just really cool to see that. But here we get the first glimpse into his actual performance when he's not performing. And my goodness, the voice, I could just hear that voice and I would think it's Michael Jackson. So there's just something, again, so satisfying about waiting to the 50-second mark to deliver it, and deliver it to the point where you're like, yes, this casting could not be more perfect.
Okay, but remember, in here, keep those feet still, my man.
The banter between Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson is perfect. You do get a sense in this moment for what's the movie going to feel like when it's not just glitz and glam. And I think I get the feeling that it's just going to be a movie with standout performances. The chemistry is going to really work. The casting has been perfect. And so there's just really no better way to build anticipation for a movie. Bow! That ending, once again, a perfect example of how the audio and the video could not be more perfectly in sync. You got this beat hit that comes in, and you have this what's called a riser. It's this just crescendoing, rising sound that just builds this adrenaline inside of the audience. Risers are very commonly used in trailers, but this riser is building, and as the riser's building, you get these very fast cuts of Michael Jackson throughout a bunch of different frames of this film. And once again, they're employing the same technique they used with the spin in the hat move. Is Michael Jackson is spinning, but you see him spinning from a bunch of different frames of the movie, and they're all cut so smoothly and seamlessly together that it just feels like Michael Jackson is doing his one turning dance move. And it's just way more impact. Doing it that way, taking one movement and splitting it up between a bunch of different frames from throughout the film, and have it all come together so smoothly like that, is so much more impactful than just seeing one scene of the film where he does a spin. Seeing one scene of the film where he does a spin can be cool, but intercutting that one move with a bunch of different moments from the film and have it be seamless really is what makes, I think, this trailer stand out as such a perfectly edited trailer. Like, Let's count for fun. Let's count how many shots compile this rapid ramp out. It's what we call a ramp out of a trailer. It's 13 shots in the span of 5 seconds. 13 shots in the span of 5 seconds. Just this really epic ramp out compilation of shots that create the one smooth motion. Not a beat is missing. Everything is just hitting perfectly. And that is really what makes this trailer stand out. Then we end on this glowy signature Michael title. And again, we just get that luxurious feeling. So the graphics really build that feeling of luxury and that feeling of epicness and that feeling of a special event that you kind of want from a film like this. And then, yeah, just for all the reasons I've mentioned, just the way the music and the sound design is in complete harmony with the visuals of the film, of the trailer, really make this stand out to me as such a smooth, seamless experience that does exactly what a teaser trailer is meant to do: build anticipation for a film. So I could not be more excited for this film personally, but I just kind of was blown away by this trailer. So I figured in the middle of my workday, I would take a moment to talk about it. And it's kind of probably jumbled, disorganized thoughts. I haven't really had time to reflect too much, but these are just my initial instincts as an editor when watching this. And I'm just completely blown away by the work that they did. So whoever edited this trailer, all the props to the team. Y'all killed it. And can't wait for the movie. All right. If you guys enjoy this video, if you want more teaser trailer or trailer breakdowns from my perspective as a professional video editor, by all means, let me know in the comments. Thank you, as always, to everybody who watches the channel, everybody who's subscribed, anybody who comments on my previous videos. I truly appreciate it. I apologize I haven't posted a ton recently. I think it's been a month since my last upload, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I've just been kind of focused with work, and I've struggled with building in the time to make these videos, but I hope to do way more very soon. But hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys watch the Michael teaser trailer. It's awesome, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.